What is it today? Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday, y'all. I'm telling you, my days are so off right now. This is our first full week back in action. Of course, we're coming off the holidays and all that good stuff. And obviously, our first day back. Yesterday, we had some technical difficulties, so I apologize to everybody who was looking forward to tomorrow or yesterday's show. We put some content from yesterday into today, and we also got some new stuff that you guys are going to be like, what? Either way, yesterday we had teased that we're going to talk about this so-called crazy Stanley Cup trend that everybody is jumping on. You guys have all seen this video. It's like a Black Friday like shopping videos going on where people are just dying to get their hands on this particular cup. I still don't get it personally, and apparently a lot of you guys are just like me, which is why we are going to the comment section on this particular topic. But yeah, so if you got a Stanley Cup, we're not throwing shade at you whatsoever. But what we've been seeing online about people fighting over it, I don't know about all that. Either way, welcome to the Morning Sprint, where we go over a lot of cool stories, whether they're trending stories or stories that keep you talking. For example, this particular story about that 737 MAX 9 airplane got grounded after an Alaska Airlines plane depressurized. Excuse me, Lord. Sorry, I got like sinus. Woo, guys, when I tell you I have been having sneezy fits forever, so I apologize about that. Either way, we talked to a aviation expert at Virginia Tech, Ella Atkins. She says the airplanes, the emergency exits allow for these kind of problems, although the possibility is close to zero. She says that the way that the main compartment is built, many malfunction at those points raise the risk. So this is the story regarding that plane that had to have an emergency landing because a part of it, literally a piece of it flew off while they were mid-flight. And you're looking in this social media video, you kind of see the opening hole over there. Super scary stuff right there, but apparently there's a reason behind this particular madness.
And if you imagine what it would be like to take something that had a little hole in it, but you plugged it, if you imagine where it's going to fail, just from a common sense perspective, that plug is what's going to fail.
And she says while airplanes are inspected between flights, something as subtle as this can be missed. She says the planes usually have a sensor similar to your car that alerts you when the door is ajar, but it's possible the issue was not significant enough to trip the plane's sensor. You know, it's stuff like this that I see that really, really raises my anxiety. If you know me, you know that I don't like flying. I know I have to do it to get from point A to point B in a faster, more convenient way. But man, when I tell you, I have to always sit by the window. I have to do that because if I don't, I freak out if I can't see what's happening. And any movement, any turbulence, any loss of flight, anything that you feel while you're in the air, that literally will send me over the edge. But, you know, I always pray, good Lord Jesus above is with me. And if he's blessing the plane to get from point A to point B, I trust him. But this particular situation, guys, I can tell you right now that if I was sitting beside that area or if I was sitting anywhere and that happened, oxygen max going down, I can't even imagine the heart attack that I would possibly have. I was talking to Jenna about this today. She even said that there was apparently a teen that was sitting close by where his shirt got ripped off. Like, it's just a all around scary, scary situation. But thank God nothing awful or catastrophic happened, and I'm super happy that because of this situation, they are double checking and triple checking a lot of planes, because that is one catastrophe that I pray that I never have to live through to experience. Not just me personally, but just in general. Like, how devastating is it, you know, covering the news and seeing that a big, huge passenger plane like that fell out the sky or something awful happened. The whole Malaysia flight thing, that freaked me out, you know. So, Lord, just bless these planes, you know, bless people to still keep the quality of them up, because, again, they could be very serious, and you never know. You never know what can happen. Just keep your prayers strong, especially when you get on the plane. That's for me. Like, before I get on the plane, I always pray. I'm praying while I'm on the plane, but I just hope to God that this never happens again, and I hope to God if it does, I'm not the one experiencing it. Okay, so let's go on. We got the Polar Plunge coming our way, guys. Check this out. Countdown is on for the 2024 new River Polar Plunge, which raises money to benefit the athletes and programs of Special Olympics Virginia. It is Southwest Virginia's largest fundraiser for the Special Olympics, and it helps support the more than 14 sports tournaments and competitions with local athletes participating. Organization provides athletes with intellectual disabilities a chance to gain valuable skills both on and off the playing field.
The teams like to create a theme, so that's good. But you don't have to. You can just get cold, and you can. A lot of people will say less is more in terms of going in the water. The more clothes you have on, the longer you stay cold. So you can go in a bathing suit, or you can go in a costume.
This year's plunge will be on Saturday, February the 17th at Bissett Park in Radford. And guess what? For the first time, I am actually going to do this. I wanted to do it last year, but I had to go out of town for something. But this year, I'm actually set up to, to do it. They're doing this thing where the viewers, look, there's our producer right there running. And then there's our other, the daughter of one of our managing editors. She's awesome. She did it. She always does it every year. But yeah, I'm doing it this year. And I know they got this thing, this poll going around where you have to vote for the talent to make sure they go in. So basically, I think it's me and Duke for sure are doing it, but people got to vote to figure out which talent that they want to see go in the water for certain. So I'm going in. We're going to still get all the details as far as how you can donate because, again, it is for a special cause, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I've never done it before. I've covered it before, but to know that we're getting cold for a good reason is always a positive for me. Moving on, switching gears. Say everybody is needing a job, right? Everybody likes to work. Well, don't like to work, but we need to make money somehow or another. And if you're a great driver, get this, Oscar Mayer is looking for them. Someone who can drive their iconic Wienermobile. The company wants to hire a dozen hot doggers for what they're calling a rare and coveted job. Those interested in getting behind the wheel of the 27-foot-long hot dog on wheels can apply on the company's website from now until the end of the month. This is a full-time job, and the base salary is just over, get this, $35,000. That is pretty legit. If you're just out of college, if you're just starting college, or even if you're in high school and know how to drive, I don't know the specifics behind the criteria, but if you fit in that guideline, this would be a good starting job just to drive a wiener around all day. I personally wouldn't want to do it because that is a 27-foot-long thing. I would scrape up everybody and their mama going down the neighborhood or going downtown. I barely can drive in my Jeep that I have. And yes, it's not even that big. But this seems like a really cool job. I know this is a very popular thing that people like to see and take pictures and stuff with. So if you're interested in this, make sure you go to that website, try to figure out how you can get your hands on it, get some $35,000 in cash so you can help the company out. All right, moving on down. We got this world of technology that is constantly changing and constantly trying to find ways to be better than the last technology. Well, if you're in the virtual world and you like virtual reality, Apple is doing something else more realistic for you, okay? So Apple announced that they will be releasing a new mixed reality headset this year. The Vision Pro headset features technology that would allow you to overlay virtual images on live videos or of the real world. Unlike some other headsets on the market, the Apple product will display the eyes of its users from the outside. CEO Tim Cook is calling it the most advanced electronic customer or consumer device ever created, starting at just $3,500. If you got that laying around, won't you get your headset? It's one of the priciest as well. Pre-orders start January the 19th. The product goes on sale February the 2nd. I'm not gonna lie, I was talking about this earlier. Virtual reality, it kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like, I enjoy it if you're going into those indoor roller coasters at the mall and stuff like that. Like, that type of stuff is fun because you feel like you're in the element. But some people are typically, kind of nervous about riding around with a headset on. You'll see the realistic videos of people in their living room playing the game, and you see the screen of what they see where they can jump off a cliff and how freaked out they get about it. That's kind of how I would be. But this particular product, I'm not that big on virtual reality. I understand it, but at the same time, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this something that you think is worth $3,500? And obviously, if it's worth $3,500, they're doing some realistic stuff that would probably scare you. So, yeah, I'm going to steer clear from that. One, because I ain't got that type of money. But two, I enjoy seeing the reality in person for what I have it. This is just me. I'm just old school, I guess you could say. Moving on to our weather. This is a weather authority alert day today. The rain is coming in. It's going to be drowning out a lot of stuff. So make sure you guys keep your apps handy. Be weather aware because Chris has been obviously covering this crazily. They're going to be covering it all throughout today. But it's going to be like a little bit of a wintry mix. Not as much as we got on Saturday, but definitely enough for you guys to maybe stay inside for today. So let's get to meteorologist Chris Michaels to give you guys your forecast.
Hey there, guys. A happy Tuesday to you. Weather Authority alert day in effect today and tomorrow. Late this morning into the afternoon, you see some heavy rain, some strong wind gusts, most of that being near and to the south of the Roanoke Valley. Late this morning into the afternoon, there could even be a line of thunderstorms that pushes in between 1 and 5 p.m. It'll be strongest east of the Roanoke Valley, especially into south side. We'll stay windy into Wednesday, most snow showers on the western slopes, so a lot to dig into with this storm system. We've covered each part in detail on WSLS.com.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. And with this particular storm, there is a lot of wrecks happening as well. If you go to our website at WSLS.com, you'll see exactly what path seems a little complicated and what path seems crazily. But I just know right after the show was just like one after another, wreck after wreck. So it may be weather related, they may be not, but just be aware of that if you are out on your commute. Again, go to our website, WSLS.com, to figure out specific locations as far as where those problem areas are located. So here's a question that I asked everybody. Would you sign up to be in a hotel filled with flu-infested people for $1,900? Like a hotel and it just got sick people around. Sounds disgusting, I know, but hey, in this economy, we can use the money, okay? So check this out. Researchers behind a new study are trying to better determine how the flu spreads. Says that what you would basically do is you would play games, talk, and watch TV to emulate a gathering, all while living at the hotel together. University of Maryland study will include medical devices to measure the amount of virus particles in the exhaled air and the testing UV lights and air filters. The researchers' flu transmission hypothesis is true. If that's the case, they say that it can serve as a catalyst to improve public policy and a need for better air circulation in buildings. Results are expected in the spring. So yes, they're trying to figure out how the flu was spread. But again, they're setting you guys up. Anybody who volunteers that are selected, you're willing to quarantine in the hotel with a flu-infested people. Would you do it? I said, okay, hear me out. And I know a lot of people just like, Jeff, you crazy. For $1,900 to go on a vacation and you just happen to be surrounded by people who may be sick or are sick, but you know what I'm saying? Like, long as people are on their deathbed, I think that is a pretty cool deal. You know, maybe, go ahead and up it to $2,000. Why $1,900? Give me $2,000 flat and set me up in a Hilton, like some type of awesome resort, some type of Royal Pacific, some type of thing that, would make it worth our time. Give us things to do. Go an indoor swimming pool, jacuzzis and spas and stuff. I want like the full getaway, honeymoon-like vacation. Like if the hotel is built like that, I don't too much care for that. But I'm thinking like if it's an actual resort kind of deal, just to be surrounded by people who's sick, I think it's cool. And hey, check this out. If I look, speaking on the dark cloud of things, if I pass away, I'm passing away in a happy place because I'm on vacation. Either way, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let it get that bad to where somebody end up on their deathbed. But would you do this? I want you guys to let Jazz know because we're going to chat about it. I'm eager to figure out who all would join me on this flu trip if you get paid to do it. I think I think it'd be worth it. Anyways, we got to move on to this real quick, okay? So closer look at a product you might have heard of. The Stanley Cup, not to be confused with the hockey situation, the hockey trophy. That's something that I was confused about this because I have never heard about the Stanley Cup. I know I have just never been a big fan. I'm not even gonna say a big fan. I just didn't. That was never something a part of my shopping list is to get one of those cups because they're all kind of the same to me. They look like Yetis. They look like those regular little vessels that everybody drink out of. So I wouldn't have known the difference, but apparently they're a big deal. It's called the 40-ounce quencher, and it becomes a staple for many people. Now, if you've seen this video, I guess Target or somebody, they got their Valentine colors out and people just went bonkers over it. Like, look at this. You would think it is Black Friday of them just opening the store and people just rushing to the shelf, but apparently it's a big deal. What you might not know is that this company behind the cups have actually been around for more than 100 years. In 3 years, Quencher took the company's annual sales from 73 million to 750 million. At first, the Quencher was a flop. Wasn't a group of working moms. It wasn't until a group of working moms running the popular blog, The Buy Guide, took a liking to it in 2017. So, yeah, that's the thing, guys. If you are interested in the Stanley Cup. And so Chris, he has one. He got one for Christmas. He's enjoying it so far. Of course, there's several different colors and stuff that you get in it. I think he has like some type of college-related one. I'm not really sure. But anyways, the question now is how long will this craze last? That's my question. But when you see videos like this, and again, this is not even the worst of the videos that I've seen. I've seen people throw hands, and it's just like, what are you guys doing? I would never ever be that consumed with any kind of product. I wouldn't be any kind. You just would never see me running after or fighting somebody for something. It's just things, And I know some people are just like, it's probably like the Cabbage Patch doll, or it has some historic element and where history behind it. Cool, that's cool, but you're not gonna catch me doing something cringy to get my hands on it. If I get it, I get it. If it's for me, it's for me. If I don't, you know what? Guess what? I'm going to find out how to get it later. So that's my take on it. But let's go to the comment section. And then I actually want to dive into my professional Facebook page because we sent this article out yesterday because we wanted to do the show yesterday, but we left it up there because I wanted to actually, hear your thoughts on it to see what all you had to say. You guys had a lot of funny comments, but first let's get into the overall comment section of what you guys had to say. All right, back on this craze, man. We got to see what all y'all had to say. Do you think this is worthy of the reaction that these cups get when they come out? So, first up, we're coming from Kelly. Kelly says, oh my God, it's a dang cup. Give it a rest already. That was her comment. Another comment is coming in. It says, from Troy, give it 6 months to a year and you'll be able to get one from the Goodwill. Hey, facts. That's what I'm saying. That's the kind of person I am. I'll let y'all buy y'all $50 cups. I'll wait for it to come out on layaway or something. Shayo Flowers says that just an oversized sippy cup. Don't see what all the hype is. That's me too, girl. I second that. Next comment. Comment is coming in from Terry Stone Johnson. Says that I won't tell you how to spend your $50 if you don't tell me how to spend mine. So I'm assuming this person is a fan of it. And hey, I'm not taking anything, not throwing shade. More power to you. You got a point because you can't tell people what to do. If they want to do it, let them do it. This is coming from Jamie. Jamie says, wait, what? I just heard about this like 2 minutes ago and assumed we were experiencing a hockey craze, but it's just about an ordinary cup. The internet is weird. That was her thoughts on it. This person is coming in from Owen. Owen says, there's only one Stanley Cup, and the Red Wings are going to lift it again one day. Them jokers are talking about the hockey trophy that we were mentioning. This is coming from Cheyenne. She says, a little crazy, but good if they help to cut down on plastic and paper cups that get trashed. So, hey, all great points there. But now I want to get into my Facebook page comments to let you guys see exactly what y'all thought about it. This is coming from Durando Willis. Durando says that I had no idea what the big deal was at first. I thought it was the hockey, but then I saw a video of people fighting, shaking my head. Everybody's shaking their head with you, Durando. Dawn comes in, she says, I'm fully in agreement with you, because I had mentioned that I don't get it. I'm not going to chase after something like that. It's not that deep, bruh. She says, it's a cup, people. It's not like it has magic powers. It can fill itself up. Exactly. If a cup is that popular, it better be doing some stuff on its own, better cook me dinner or something. Dwayne says, can someone please tell me what is causing this behavior? You don't say, my brother. Yvonne says, who started this crazy? Mary Vassy says, it's a cup. I won't pay $45 for a cup. Yes, it keeps ice, but I can drink something that doesn't last anyhow. Get more beverage or more ice. Problem solved. Very simple. Love it. And for less of the money, Shelly says that I was talking about this with my sister yesterday. I feel that the most of the ones fighting over these cups are products of the Cabbage Patch, Tickle Me Elmo, and Furby generations. Bring back memories of when Black Friday and it was a day for my husband, and I go to watch people act fools over a little discount. So she's basically saying, if you're going to act crazy like that, keep it to Black Friday. And they don't even do that on Black Friday anymore because everything is online now. You can't see people fight. Karen says that just a name on a cup. Val Davis says, I'm with you 100%. It's a cup. What is wrong with people? Kathy Green Fuller says that, she says that I live right next to Burger King. I can go get a nice quart-sized plastic cup and anytime I want. And then Donna Balsley says, it's insane. So let's go ahead and bring Jazzy Jazz in here because, again, this has sparked a lot of stuff online. A lot of people had something to say about it, and it's understandable because, hey, if you're going to run and fight after a cup, I guess that's on you, man. Jazz, are you with me?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me? Sorry, Jazz. I had you on mute. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I think my Skype just booted me out. So I'm calling you right back.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, it's okay. Can you? We can still chat it out, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm calling you now. Do you want to do on Skype or just chat it out?
Yeah, we can just chat it out.
All right,
So,
cool. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with my Skype.
hey, it's tech problems, girl. So, with this cup.
I don't understand the craze behind it. It's a cute cup, but I'm sorry. I'm not paying $50 for the cup.
Exactly. And then for people to be running after it, that's kind of like, I'm like, y'all, come on now. We're not animals.
That's what shocks me because, like, I can kind of understand people paying for it because it's a nice cup. It has a good thermal, the material that it's made out of. It can keep ice in for days or just a long period of time. It can keep your beverages hot. So I understand why people want to buy it. It's kind of like the milk cup. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
But to be at Target, rushing around and grabbing as many as you can to the point where they actually had to put a limit on how many you could buy. Target had to limit people and how many they could buy, and people could only get 2 cups.
Oh my
gosh! I
gosh.
don't understand that portion of it because, in all honesty, I think I could find one similar for $12.
Yes, exactly, girl. Again, you will never catch me doing it. So I also want you to comment on this real quick. Okay, so tell me I'm not crazy. Would you not do this hotel flu situation for $1,900?
No.
Oh, Josh, you leaving me? Look.
Yeah. I don't think I would do that.
Okay, so hear me out. Can you imagine if we got off work and went to an island where you get, bottomless margaritas, you get a sauna, you get all type of cool stuff at a hotel for free. You just happen to be walking around with somebody that's a little snot nosed. Come on, man, for $1,900.
I don't know.
Jazz, I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm gonna get you. Well, tell me there's somebody in the comment section that will at least join me on this vacation.
Okay, we got a lot of comments about the Stanley Cup.
Oh, boy.
Normally, people don't understand the hype. Because I posted it on our Facebook and our Twitter, and I said, do you think Stanley Cups are worth the hype? We already know where you and I stand on it, but Ben Hall said, I've lived without one of these for years. He said, there's no use for one now either.
Good comment right there.
And then we had Linda Elliott. She says, what do they do that others don't? Yeah, I completely agree. Like I said, it's cool that it has this nice sturdy material where it can keep your drink hot or keep your beverages cold as well. But again, I can find a nice cup like that for maybe $20.
Exactly. Probably cheaper.
So, and someone said, Dee Pierce says, she said, I worry about the U.S.
Oh, Lordy.
You don't like this one. Ivy Smith said, people better get excited about Jesus, not a pink cup.
Hey! Right, girl. Well, maybe you gonna maybe start shouting. I wish I had like a little soundboard in here. I played a little doom 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 doom.
Carrie Monk said it just proves once again how stupid humans can be.
Jesus. Look, Carrie throwing out the insults. Okay, for the record, we're not calling anybody out there stupid. We're just simply saying this is some very interesting behavior for a cup.
Yeah, I want to emphasize that we're not throwing shade at anyone who has a Stanley Cup.
Right.
And that it's a really cute cup, and it can keep your drinks nice and warm for you for like. I read somewhere that someone left their tea or their coffee in their cup for like 2 days and it was still hot.
Oh, wow.
So I can understand like getting one and buying one because they're cute.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I can't spend that much on a cup, and that's just my personal opinion.
Hey, I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. You got anything else? Are we good?
We're good for today.
Oh, I got you. Well, hey, maybe one day in like 1,000 years when scientists try to redig up what our society is, they'll find a brand new Stanley Cup just chilling and done, what do you call it, withstood all type of natural disasters and volcanoes. So if you got a Stanley Cup, good luck for you, baby. Well, thank you, Jazz.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, guys, we are about to roll out. Fun fact, we've been talking about how crazy the weather is and how we got a weather authority alert day going on. I accidentally left my back window down, so I'm very kind of scared to go outside to see what my back seat looks like. I just had one of my coworkers walk up and be like, hey, Jeff, your back window is down. So, yeah, I'm about to go take care of that. Got to dry it out. But with that being said, make sure you download the apps. Keep your windows up to date. Try to stay dry. And we'll be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. WSLS.com on the Morning Sprint.